everyone, welcome back to the Stitches and Scribbles channel. My name is Erin, and it is day, I should have checked first, day 14 of Vlogmas. So for me, it is actually December 10th. I did not film yesterday or the day before that, just because of all the stuff going on with my foot and some events that were going on. It was just easier to not film, but I'm still on track to finish before we have to leave for holiday visits and stuff like that. So, if you're watching these back to back, you kind of missed like most of a weekend, because I didn't film on Friday and Saturday. So the last video you would have seen was me, going to urgent care and finding out that I fractured my foot. So, still limiting movement quite a bit. Mostly just sitting and doing quiet indoor projects for the foreseeable future. But I decided not to film yesterday because I was actually helping a friend set up for a party. This was one of the white elephant parties I went to. That's why you can see there's only one dumpster fire remaining. One of them has now been gifted, and it ended up going to the hostess of the party. But we every year do a Friendsgiving with some friends from college, and we do a white elephant gift exchange to go with it. So the dumpster fire was my gift that I gave for that event. And I should have brought it down with me, but honestly, I'm not going back upstairs to get it. I have the boot off of my foot right now, and I'm resting with it like up on an ottoman that you can't see because of the camera angle. But I got a really cool like puzzle thing. It's like one of those wood puzzles where you have to like fit the pieces through correctly to unlock it, but it actually holds a wine bottle, so you have to solve the puzzle in order to get the wine out, which I think is super cool. And since we have a bar in our sunroom upstairs, I'm thinking that's going to be a permanent bar fixture for us, where we say to guests coming over like, hey, if you can open the puzzle, you get to take the wine home, and just kind of put some fun things in there for guests to take. So that was super fun. The party was lovely. We had lots of great food. Instead of doing traditional like Thanksgiving or Christmas food like turkey and potatoes and stuff like that, we actually did chili. We had a couple salads. We had potato salad. We had cornbread. We had chips and salsa and guacamole, and then lots and lots of desserts, and of course, lots of fun beverages as well. So it was a wonderful party, but I wanted to, A, just experience the party with my friends and see everyone, talk to everybody, and not worry about vlogging, and B, I still feel very strange vlogging in public, first of all, but vlogging in someone else's house is like a whole nother level of weird, so I just didn't want to mess with that, and I wanted to talk to and chat with some friends that I hadn't seen in a while, so I decided to prioritize that holiday experience over vlogging. But don't worry, there's still plenty of crafty stuff to go around for you to see. Before we get too much farther in the video, let's go ahead and do our Advent calendar, if I can get it out with this situation I have down here with my leg up on the stool. There we go. If you're new to the channel, we are doing the scented candle Advent calendar from Aldi, and I guess also if you're new and this is the first Vlogmas video you're seeing, I fractured my foot on Thursday. What day was that? Thursday the 7th of December. So yeah, that's been a fun adjustment for the last couple days. Actually, before we do the Advent calendar, I'll go back to the party. I did end up also going to the party early to help my friends set up, which was the original plan. And we kind of laughed about the fact that like I couldn't actually do a ton of helping, especially anything that included standing on ladders, but we made it work. We did a lot of like decoration hanging where my friend was up on the ladder and I was handing her things, so that worked out really well. It also meant that for parts of the party I just parked myself on the couch and people came to me to talk instead of me running around and doing things. But yeah, it's kind of been just a humorous situation with the fact that I broke my foot, because I broke my foot in the most ridiculous possible way. It was also very funny to tell the kids about it at school. I'm a long-term sub for a 5th grade class. So I very bluntly told them, like, this is why I tell you to watch where you're going, because if you don't watch where you're going, you could break your foot. They now take this very, very seriously. So that was the foot fracture update in case you didn't see the previous one or are new to the channel. But advent calendar, scented candles, all the lovely things. We're looking for day 14, and this is a green candle. This one is called Green Ivy. It's a much more floral scent than I would have expected. It actually reminds me more of like roses, or maybe even a little bit of like lilac scent. Very like English garden variety smell, which I guess does go with Green Ivy, but definitely a much more floral scent than I would have expected for that scent name. That's our advent calendar for the day, to give you kind of an update on crafts. So since I was at my friend's house helping her set up for her party and everything, we kind of alternated between like decorating, setting up, or like food prep things, and sitting and watching Pirates of the Caribbean. So I actually got quite a bit of knitting done for such a busy day. I did finish my dice bag that I was working on. This is the one for my husband. And then this is the one that's going to be for our spare set of dice. So I am now finished with all 5 of the dice bags that I had planned. And you can hear my heat kicking on and possibly the washing machine in the background. I made these dice bags with a pack of minis from Bumblebee Acre Fibers. And all the colorways were based off of Lord of the Rings. So I thought that those would be perfect for dice bags for some tabletop games. I think that's all that I finished. I did work quite a bit on my mitten in the last couple days. You can see that I split off the thumb and I'm now continuing up the hand. I really like how these are looking so far. I think the micro stripes are super fun, and I'm really excited to continue the pattern. And then I hope she wasn't watching already because of the dice bags, but Mom, if you're watching, now is your time to click off and stop watching this video. I also am working on another little purse for my mom, so I just cast this on a little bit before starting filming and got to the point where I have finished the increases and now can just work in stockinette up the top of the bag. So that's probably what I'm going to continue with for right now. It's not going to be that much of a vlog today because I'm not moving and it's also already almost 5 p.m. I'm kind of just taking advantage of the time that my husband is out for a run to be able to talk about crafting and stuff like that. But it's a little challenging to vlog when you can't move around super easily. And also I wasn't going anywhere today, so kind of a boring vlog, more of a chatty vlog, but that's what we're working with today. Our plans for the evening are just to have a chill dinner at home. We're probably just gonna make some pasta. My mom gave us some pasta sauce to make dinners a little easier, so that was excellent. That means that all I have to do is boil the water and make the pasta, which is fantastic. And I can spend the rest of the evening knitting for the most part. So we are gonna go back to our Harry Potter watch-a-thon that we're doing. We still need to finish the 6th movie, which I still stand by. That is my favorite one to rewatch because of it so perfectly captures awkward, not only awkward teenager interactions, but the way adults interact with each other or with kids in an awkward manner. Like, I love all the scenes with Slughorn and just how oblivious he is to how rude he's being to people by not inviting all of the kids to his events and making it very clear that he has favorites, but B, the fact that he, like, doesn't get that the kids that he is inviting think that this is weird. So I, like, any shows like that I find very funny, where it's, like, such a pure example of, like, normal human interactions, but just put into a fantasy setting. I love that juxtaposition and think it's really, really funny. So definitely love watching the sixth movie as, like, a background or a comfort movie, but we are getting to the point in the movie where it gets, like, darker and scarier. So that will definitely be a vibe shift, and that's the section that we're going to be watching tonight. But I will probably get some more knitting done. I think next I'm going to be prioritizing this purse, but I also have a couple of other things I want to make that I'll just go ahead and talk about. We're just going to turn this into, like, a podcast style video instead of a vlog and just do it that way. That's fine. I have a very, very dear friend. She was one of my coworkers when I was teaching at my old school, and we've remained friends since then. So actually, if you are watching this, because I know that you watch sometimes, please click off the video. You know who you are. I should just tell everyone I know in person not to watch my Vlogmas videos, because they will spoil all of their Christmas presents. But anyway, if you are that friend, please stop watching this video. You know who you are. She has a very beautiful little daughter, so I wanted to make her a twisty headband and make a matching one for her daughter. So I think I'm going to use this cream color, and I love this yarn, and my camera is going to run out of battery again. Why does it keep doing that? Hold on. Okay, now we have a full camera battery again. So I'm going to use this cream color, and I love this yarn so that it's washable, and make matching twisty headbands for both my friend and her daughter. I think I'm going to crochet those because I want to pick, like, an interesting textural stitch to do with those, so that they have some dimension to them, but keep them pretty simple and not, like, Christmassy looking, so that they can be worn into the following winter months. I don't know who is messaging me. That's kind of weird. Do you ever have those days where your phone just blows up and you get a bunch of messages all at once? Because that seems to be what's happening right now. So yeah, this evening is going to be knitting that purse, making some headbands, and then going back to my mittens if I have enough time. But it's just going to be a pretty chill night. So I might actually go ahead and end our Vlogmas episode here. I realize that's not a super exciting vlog for you to watch, but it is what it is today. It's just what we're doing. But thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in seeing what other crafty content I put here on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified of all of my videos. And if you'd like to follow me on other social media, that information will be in the description box below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.